Hi, welcome to my house of tiny pets. It has been about 2 months since our last video. I apologize for that. We have been very, very busy. So we're going to kind of catch you up on some of the new changes that have happened in our house. We haven't done a whole lot of work on our actual house, but we have had some new people join our family, if that makes sense. First of all, if you watched our last video, an update, I think it was episode 3, on how to move with bunnies. At the very end we had a little announcement, a little tiny video clip. Here it is. Show you how long ago that video was. This is Louise now. We got her when she was 8 weeks old, and now she is 7 months old. And she's very long and lanky and heavy now compared to when we first got her. Right, Louise? Mm-hmm. So, as you can tell, our videos as we release them are not exactly up to date because it takes a while to edit things together and then put it out, and we have to find the time to do it. So if you want to stay more up to date, you can follow us on our Instagram account. It's My House with Tiny Pets. So we got her. We knew when we had a house that we wanted a kitten. We wanted a cat. And we decided a kitten would be better to bond with the bunnies. So this was mostly Jake's kitten. He always grew up with cats. I did too, but he always had lots and lots of cats at his dad's house. And the bunnies were mostly my pets. He doesn't really have a pet, so he got a kitten whenever we got our house. So they bonded immediately, right off the bat. They were best friends, and they still are. Louise is Jake's cat, and they love each other, and they'll play hide and seek. It's the funniest thing. He'll run and hide around a corner and call her, and then she'll come up, and he'll jump out of the corner, and she'll jump, and she'll even do it to him. She'll go into a room and meow until he comes out, and whenever he comes, she'll hop out and greet him. She's hilarious. We got Louise when she was 8 weeks old. January 15th, I think, was her gotcha date. We discovered after we had her for a day, she had worms of various kinds. She had fleas. And we treated those, gave her a dawn bath, which worked really well for the fleas. We scheduled her an appointment for the vet because we got her on a Friday and they were closed by the time we got her. So we scheduled her appointment for the next week to deal with the worms. And that weekend we discovered she also had an upper respiratory infection. But yeah, there were times when we would leave for an evening and come back and feel so bad for this little kitten that hasn't even moved since we left. And we're thinking she needs a little buddy, she needs a companion. And kittens are always better in pairs because they can entertain each other while you're gone. So I got Mabel. And Mabel is our little gray tuxedo cat, gray and white tuxie. And she is my baby. This is Mabel the Grable now. And she is the same age as Louise, but much, much smaller. Aren't you? And she wants to go outside really, really bad. She doesn't know why she can't right now. So we got Mabel on January 31st, if I believe. I think that's right. January 31st. And she was 10 weeks old. Now, they kind of look similar. They look really similar, but they're not related at all. They came from the same lady who's kind of running her own rescue out of her house. She just finds cats and kittens in need and tries to find them good homes and care for them herself in between. So I contacted the same lady asked if she had any kittens left from Louise's litter, and she said no, but she did have one that was born, I think it was like 3 days before Louise. So she sent me a picture and I'm like, this is the most beautiful kitten in the world. We got her. We had to get her. She's super cute. And again, she had worms too, which is really common for kittens. And then she also had, I don't know what it was. We took her to the vet and it got solved. But she had blood in her stool, like really bad bloody stool. And we felt so bad for her. So we took her to the vet, like I think it was 3 times before we finally figured it out. Got her on a diet and it finally went away. So now she's fine. But she had worms and she had belly issues whenever we got her. And we gave her a Dawn bath too, just in case she had fleas as well. So I was really worried about bringing the 2 kittens together because when we first introduced them, they were just not having it. They were like hissing at each other and fighting. And I think it was 2 days that we had to keep them, you know, mostly separated unless they were supervised. And it was the 2nd or 3rd day that they were together and they were just like super snuggled. This is a picture of, I think it was the 3rd day. The 3rd day after they had been introduced into the same house. And they were like cuddled up on the little cat tree. So since we got them, they have gotten along great with the bunnies. So we're gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna do at least one video on introducing kittens to bunnies because it went really well for us. And I was really, really nervous about it and asking everyone I knew. You know, we were asking our vet, we were asking House Rabbit Society volunteers, we were asking people on Facebook that have had bunnies and cats for years and years and years. So I was asking all my resources I could about how to introduce these kittens to our bunnies. And it went really, really well. It was very successful. They are hilarious. I'm going to have to do another video, at least one, on how to do bunnies and cats together. Also, we got them fixed already. We got them fixed, I think it was a week or 2 before they turned 6 months old. So we beat their first heat. That's what we wanted to do. So we went and got them both spayed, so we're going to do a video on that as well, how to like help them recuperate after spaying surgery, because they were so pathetic and sad looking afterward, and I don't know, we had to take into consideration a lot of things to help them just even use the litter box. We had a lot of trouble with any kind of collar that they had. Louise refused to wear her onesie for the longest time. All kinds of stuff, so we have to share that experience with you guys. Also, they're harness training right now, so we're taking them into our backyard, and we live in town. We have dogs on either side of us in fences, and they can fit through the fence. So right now we're harness training them, taking them out in the backyard on leashes, and so we're going to do at least a video on how to do that, and hopefully they'll get used to the backyard and want to go with us like to the park, to the beach, all kinds of things. So at least one more video on that. And then of course we're going to update you on the house soon, update you on the bunnies, update you on the hamsters. They just had a really big cage cleaning night with them, so we'll show you their new setups. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date more with us, go to our Instagram. It's just My House of Tiny Pets. That's our username. But yeah, we'll see you in our next video. And to show you how long ago that was, this is Louise now. She is about 7 months old, and she's very, very long and lanky. And she wants down. Where are you going? There's Boo. She's bright now. She still loves me.
We're watching the kittens, and they are not loving it. They want out.
It's okay.